This is Laserbolt and welcome to today's video, guys. Today is Thursday and we have another Outriders state of the game. Today we actually have some really good news that you guys are going to be excited for. A lot of you guys have been asking, Laser, when are we getting the appreciation pack? Well, I have some news for you guys today. We're also going to be talking about weapon balancing, skill balancing, buffs, debuffs, and all that good stuff. So if all this sounds like something you're definitely interested, a like would be greatly appreciated. And let's dive in and talk about Outriders. So let's get started with the first things that I think all of you guys are trying to figure out exactly is when are we getting the appreciation pack? Well, we're getting it right now, guys. So if you guys are logging into Outriders, you'll notice that our appreciation pack should be within your inventory. Let's talk about the stuff you're going to be getting. Let's pull up this image right here. First thing we're going to be getting is a legendary weapon. One of 46 random God rolled legendary weapons not yet obtained. So we are going to technically get a weapon that you haven't obtained. I personally obtained all of them, so it doesn't really matter which one I'm getting, but I want to know from you guys, did you get a weapon you've never had before, God roll? And if you did, which weapon was it? Let me know in the comment section down below. In addition to that, guys, we're also getting a frustration emote, which is a new emote that you unlock for all your characters that it just shows frustration. I think I'm gonna be using this every single time I get Lego. We do an expedition and we get no Legos to drop. Try runs. This emote's gonna be played a lot. Then we have titanium resources, which is extra titanium drop based on your character's level. Really cool. So that is part of the appreciation pack. Let me know if you guys are happy with the appreciation pack or not in the comment section down below. So I know that was the main thing a lot of you guys were actually asking, but what else is going to be happening today? We also get balancing. So they applied a number of buffs to armor and player skills, which are taking into effect right now. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. They did address the damage reduction mechanic deep dive. That's going to be coming out in a later dev talk. So keep that in mind as we progress every Thursday. We'll be going into all that stuff right now. But now let's talk about the buffs and the debuffs that we got for the characters. So let's talk about balancing. So balancing here is what's happening. So they fixed in the balancing when it came to health on armor. So they said the health available on armor pieces has been increased greatly and rebalanced. It is now possible to effectively double the character's health by using certain gear pieces. So if you're struggling with health, now that if you put health on armor, you should notice a very noticeable difference. They said previously investing into improving your health was not providing enough value gain. This changes will make it easier to build a greater health pool and survive longer. So health on armor has been improved. Now, they also went ahead and balanced each character based on their skills. Some got balanced, and I'm still questioning why. I'm going to let you guys know right now. So for my Devastator, this is what they did. They fixed Reflect. They didn't fix, but they buffed Reflect bullets. Reflect bullets base damage has been increased by 250% from 0.1 to 0.25 base damage at level 1. This buff will help players better deal with smaller mobs, but effectively killing elites will still require to use of other skills as well. They also did the base damage dealt by the bullet acceleration mod has been increased by 330% from 10 to 33 base damage on level 1. The reflect bullets got a little bit of a buff there. We're gonna have to test it out if it's actually killing stuff or is it still a laughing stock, or is it still part of the beta? Then we have Impale. Impale got also a boost. The HP regen granted by Impale skill has been increased by 50% from 0.2 to 0.3 base regen at level 1. And also they went ahead and fixed the range on the Vlad Grasp mod has been increased by 100%. Previously it was 25. Now they say regarding Impale, we are aware that some players would like enemies to be registered as dead faster after implementing the order. We know, so that's one of the biggest issues that I have with Impale. If you guys have seen any of my streams or heard any of my videos, is when you do Impale and it kills someone, it keeps them like stuck in there, even though you already killed them, and that does slow the time whenever you're doing speed runs. They said that they're trying to look into this to see how they can fix it, but unfortunately, currently right now, you wouldn't be able to get the buffs you get from the from the skill, like your health regen and stuff like that, because the Impale is being done so quickly. So they said they're going to be looking into it and they'll let us know exactly if they come up with any sort of solution. Now, the main problem that I have on here, I don't see Despair any mention on this one. Like, Despair's not working. Can we get it fixed, please? Hello? Knock, knock. Can you hear me? Hello? People can fly. Despair's still not fixed. Can we please get that fixed? Thank you very much. Now moving on to the Pyromancer. Now for the Pyromancer, they went ahead and buffed the phaser beam. The phaser beam has its base damage has been increased by 100% from 0.3 to 0.6 base damage at level 1. They went ahead and buffed that. They also went ahead and buffed the phaser beam's SPF. Now I know. You guys are like, what the heck is an SPF? So SPF pretty much controls how much the phaser beam skill benefits from status power. So the more status power you have on your gear, the more damage it's going to be doing. So we're probably going to have a build just specifically for the phaser beam. We're going to test it out and see how well and optimized it is. So do keep that in mind. Build coming your way with the phaser beam. We're going to see if it actually did get a buff, and it did. Is it really, really good? So they say that if you apply a lot of status power on your build, it's going to double the damage that it actually does. So it should be a very noticeable difference. This said this changes will help the skill kill particularly riflemen, berserkers, and shotgunners with ease. Keyword here, with ease. They also went ahead and did stuff to the volcanic armor mod. Damage reduction has been increased by 65% for both anomaly and physical damage. So we should notice a noticeable difference there for the volcanic armor mods. So that should be quite interesting. We're still going to have to test it out. Next, guys, we're going towards the Technomancer. The Technomancer got a couple buffs as well, primarily his RPG. The RPG summoned by Tools of Destruction has had its base damage increased by 66%, which is a very noticeable difference. The RPG summoned by Tools of Destruction has had its fall off reduced, minimum range increased by 50%. Minimum range determines to which distance from the epicenter of the explosion, or AoE damage, an attack will still deal 100% damage. After reaching the edge of the minimal range, damage fall off commences. So basically, you're going to have a wider AoE effect within the radius of the RPG. That actually makes it pretty interesting. We're definitely going to have to test this out on the Technomancer. This changes will mean that the RPG now deals 100% of its damage over a greater AoE effect. Actually pretty cool. They also went ahead and did the base damage about the Demolition Man mod has been increased to 65%. It was previously 35%. So we're definitely going to have to test these mods and see how well they're applied and if they're actually making that difference. So this says that these changes will help players one-shot riflemen while also putting massive dents into the shotgunners and berserkers. It seems pretty easy. We're probably going to have to try to test out a Tools of Destruction build as well. Not only that, but they also fixed more stuff for the Technomancer. Fixing Wave. The healing provided by Fixing Wave has been increased by 65%. It was previously 33%, so it almost doubled the amount of health you're getting back from here. Also, towards Cold Snap, the armor reduction belt by the Frostbite mod has been increased by 100%. It was previously 35%. So that's pretty interesting because now when you're running Cold Snap and you have the Frostbite mod, you're pretty much invincible right there because your armor reduction is getting incremented by 100%. The base damage dealt by the Ice Baby mod has been increased by 300%. So it was 0.3 and now got increased to 1.2. These changes will allow players to have an extra go away mob skill and will combine well with the following freeze turret changes because they also went ahead and changed that. So the freeze turret, the duration of the freeze turret has been increased to 30 units. Previously it was 20. This should increase the turret's health by 50% and prolong its life longer. So my King Freeze build is definitely going to love this one, and we're probably going to be updating that very, very soon. Now, I know you tricksters are out there like, yo, where am I at, brother? How come no one's buffing me? Well, you're getting buffed as well. So here we go, guys. For Trickster, all time has been buffed as well. The base damage dealt by the aggressive teleportation mod has been increased by 111% from 45 to 95% base damage. This needed a significant boost to make it more worthy of a legendary status, so that now has a buff. They went also ahead and buffed Hunt the Prey. The base damage dealt by the Backstabber mod has been increased by 100% from 20 to 400 anomaly power base damage dealt. That's actually pretty good. So Hunter Prey Backstabber perk actually got a buff as well. And we also have Temporal Slice. The base damage dealt by the Strong Slice mod has been increased by 71% from 17.5 to 30 base damage at level 1. So there you guys have it. Those are all the buffs of the mods and all the buff of skills that have been implemented in the game. Let me know in the comment section down below which one stands out for you the most. Which one do you feel like it's going to be like pretty OP and you're going to want to test out? Who do you think got the best buffs out of all of them? Was it a Devastator, Trickster, Pyromancer, or Technomancer? Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys are enjoying our Outriders coverage, make sure you guys drop a like and drop a comment. Don't forget to stop by our live streams. We stream every day. We're probably streaming right now, so come by and hang out. And if you want to get notified when we go live or are missing a weapon and need help getting it, make sure you guys check us out live on stream. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.